Hey guys, it's azf and I'm back with another viewer VOD review. If you remember the Lucas from the previous one I did, he's back with a set against Donkey Kong. So he sent over two videos from a while ago where he basically explained that this was his first time he came across a DK that plays this well, especially the way he uses his down B while landing. He did message the DK player for advice actually, but the guy just said he doesn't know the matchup and needs to play it more. So that's what we're really going to be focusing on with this video, was trying to think what do we know about the DK matchup and then see how he applies that into this game in particular. Before I get into it though, I would like to just quickly mention if you would like me to review one of your videos, you can send it over to me at azf.ssb@gmail.com and I'll be happy to take a look at them for you and upload it. So let's get into it. What do we know about DK? Well, let's take a look at his frame data to really start to understand that. So if we head over to Ultimate Frame Data, let's take a look at some of his moves. Jab and tilts all come out shockingly fast for DK, for a guy this size. We know he has long range because of his massive arms, and we know he has an incredible grab game. So while his attacks are very fast, they're all incredibly negative on shield. Look at that, 23, 12, 14. You can punish any attack he does on shield, but you don't want to shield all the time because that's what he wants. He wants to be able to grab you to set up all of his different kill confirms and combos off of them. So that's something we need to look out for. And number two is that he's got intangibility and armor on a bunch of his moves. So let's take a look at which one those are. If we look for armor, first we see it on his up B, naturally. The armor is going to be at the very beginning of the move, and he also has intangibility on his arms during it. He has armor on his punch and his side B, and I believe that's his full set of armor. But if you focus on the intangibility, his arms, on most of his moves, his arms have intangibility. So that's what we need to look out for. So what does that mean? We cannot be the initiator with DK because he's going to outplay us. He's got the range and the intangibility to be able to cause issues. We don't want to shield against him and be passive because he's going to grab us and go for it. So what do we want to do against DK is it's a very passive game and wait for our opportunities. And where is he most exposed? Over his head. All of his arms are the ones that have intangibility, and most of them swing out wide. So we want to get over him, and we want to look for his laggy moves that we can punish after he does them. And one other thing we definitely want to notice is if we look at his aerials, his up air is obviously fast. That's how he's able to get the cargo up throw up air combo. But his back air is frame 7 and only -6, 7 on shield. So that is a very, very spammable move for him. He's going to be using it a lot. So what we want to do is when you attack him, we want to make sure we attack from behind so he can't grab. Otherwise, his out of shield options aren't the greatest. He's going to be mainly using this back air out of shield if you're going to be looking for hitting him from behind. So that's what we really want to focus on right now. With that in mind, let's get into this game and see how it goes. And right away, we're seeing Lucas trying to get in there from the very start. He wants to be the initiator. That's not what we can be doing with this game. But we can absolutely combo DK, and that was a great follow-up right there. So, neutral reset. What do we want to do? We want to get separation from him. At this distance away right there, let's pause that. So right here, what do we want to do in this situation? We don't want to be the aggressor into him because he's going to hit us with either his intangibility or we're going to attack his shield and he's going to be looking to grab you off of that. So we want to be able to, one, keep our distance and let him come to us, or you want to be able to get over him and get behind him. That's all going to depend on what we read from him. Oh yeah, one thing we didn't mention about DK is that most of his combos he likes to be able to start off with his dash attack. Completely forgot to bring that one up. Sorry about that. So hanging out on the ground over here is not ideal either because we don't want him coming in with this dash attack, especially when it can cover the entire length of this platform, the entire length of the rest of the stage right here. So jumping is nice. So the question is, do we hang out right here and wait for him to see if he comes in and then punish whatever he does after he comes in? Or do we try to just get around him with your nice aerial mobility and large double jump that takes you a pretty good distance? Then he's going to try to catch your landing if you do that. So you need to make sure you're ready to mix up how you land afterwards. Maybe start to float far away and then get back onto the platform. When you're there, now you have more opportunities. If you start to go over and he looks like he's going straight up at you, then you keep drifting away. Instead, he came straight down and he got his down beam to the ground. Nice, he attacked him from up top that time. That's exactly what we want to look for with him. Nice. Alright, that was awesome. That's exactly what we want. You started drifting in, so he went to do a move. And you wave bounced that one away to be able to punish him going after that. He got out of shield because he saw you coming in. It was perfect. Missed opportunity to punish, but that's okay, it happens. There was good, you kept your distance there and you tried to space him out with PK Fire. I know no one wants to be the guy that just spams PK Fire all the time, but this is one of those matchups where it's a more important tool for you to be able to use because it allows you to keep that distance. You want to get him being frustrated so he feels like he needs to have to come at you, not the other way around. Because right there, your move was not a true combo, so he had enough time to get that up B out. The intangibility on his arms allowed him to beat out your move, and you got punished for it. Dangerous landing there. You're lucky he didn't punish that one. That was good spacing around him there. You weren't looking to hit him directly, but you were trying to look and see, does he move somewhere, and I'll hit him off of that. That was great, and then you were able to land safely afterwards, even though it didn't work out. That's what Ultimate's all about in this game. So many things are safe, you have to go for those options that threaten, but don't commit. Get your space. A roll is not going to get you away from DK. DK has shockingly good aerial mobility for a dude that large. Plus, with his long arms, he can hit you from a distance. So if your move doesn't work out, that's all right. Don't just keep mashing buttons in his face. You want to be able to reset that and then set up again. I like that. That was a good punish off of his whip attack. So once again, DK's punish game is strong. So if you're going to go for that up smash, it's got to connect. It was a close attempt. I thought she had it, but unfortunately it didn't work out there. Yep, you had your combo. You got it. You got your combo. That was awesome. But then you kept going in after it ended. That's when you got to back up and let him make the next move. You could have easily just, let's see. So you hit him right here. You could bait something out here if you wanted to get another wave bounce back and hit him with a move, because we saw he clearly wanted to swing. He's intentionally throwing out an armor move because he knew that you just wanted to go straight at him. He saw how aggressive you're playing. Yep. Once again, you trying to be the initiator. Keep your distance and poke at him. Alright, so let's go on to the next game and see if you got a chance to adjust to that at all, or how'd that play out. Oh, right there. He's got a read on you. Did you see that? He thought immediately you were going to dive straight at him, so he immediately threw out that down B, looking for you to do that, get a free combo starter. He caught your landing there. You're trying to stay too close to him. You got to know your opponent's effective ranges at all time, and that is definitely within his range right here. We know his back air is the one that he's spamming. That's capable of being spammed because of how fast it is and how safe it is on shield. So we don't want to just drop in front of him because he's going to grab us. You don't want to just drop behind because he's going to throw off that aerial because he's still in the air right here. So the safer move is, do we want to land on this platform if you want to stay closer to him? But that also now kind of leaves you in a bit of a disadvantaged state. Being on a platform is not great in this game, which, quick tangent, screw that. This is a platform fighter. Mechanics should be set up to encourage people to be on platforms. But unfortunately, that's not the case in Ultimate. So in this case, I would have preferred you drifting away again to reset up. I know it's lame, but that's the way Ultimate's got to be played sometimes. Nice, attack them from above again. That's exactly what we wanted. Nice, you got the bait out there. You didn't get the punish, but then you got. All right. So once he gets on the other side of you here. Wait, where do I? Yeah, that's it. So right here, he whiffs the attack because you got the nice short hop over them. That's perfect. You whiff the attack, which is okay, it happens. But what do we do next? This is his range. He can hit you from here. You can't unless you drift into him. So it's going to take you longer to be able to get off an attack that can hit him. So this is his advantage state right now. You got to back away and let this whole thing reset. Instead, you come in, and he's ready for you. So that one looked like you just kind of assumed your PK fire was going to hit and you were ready to follow it up. Not mad at that idea, but you got to do that and wait till you have a full read on what he likes to do. If you're going to commit like that, you got to be confident that you've been able to read what he does. And unfortunately, it didn't work out, but it happens. Not everything can be safe. Ah, he parried. Nice work by him. Otherwise, though, landing on the backside like you did with that down air was the right call. Yep, safe for landings. Let's see, was that redeemable? Nope. Your drift down was very predictable. You just went straight down the side. Start drifting one way, probably to the side where all of the room is, or you can drift off and try to just re-grab the ledge and reset from a disadvantaged state, which is probably the safest move, but you had plenty of room to get out here. So if you want to be aggressive, you can still drift out, wave bounce back in with a PK fire or something, or your Zair, and be able to hit him if you see him trying to get to you as you're drifting away. If he's not, that's okay. He's going to stay back over here somewhere, and you would be able to get closer to center stage where you now have the advantage again. Man, he's got you right. He knows you want to come at him every single time. Yep, if you're going to attack his shield, it's got to be on the backside. But unfortunately, though, he was already at the ledge. Over there, actually, let's think about that one. That could have been an interesting opportunity. So you come over here and you attack the shield. What would have been really cool is if you reversed yourself, so you tap back in the other direction, get yourself facing the other way, drift down onto his other side, attack the shield with your lowest lag on shield move that you have, and then be ready for that grab. Now you have your back throw ready to chuck him off the side of the stage. That would have been a clean move right there. But instead, he gets the grab. That was nice. You were very patient there. is a fantastic life right here. Hold on, we gotta watch that again and really talk through that one. That was perfect. That could not have been done better. Was this a 0 to death also? So what happens in here? You fade in and you fade out. You encouraged him to make a move. That's good. He whiffs it. You're ready to punish him. You've got great control over your character, so you're able to get this awesome combo off on him, get him up to 60. He's terrified, and he's facing the wrong way, so you get a free grab on shield right there. Another one. He was ready for you to come straight at him again, so he threw out his armored move again. But you waited, you were patient. Then you came in there and punished. That one, you did not go to hit him where he's at, which could have gotten you hit by an attack if you threw one out, but you were looking for him to drip down. When you came off the ledge, you saw him throw out that attack, and then you went in after. I couldn't tell if that one was just lucky timing or if that was intentional. But he thought that you would probably just get up right away, and you waited a little bit, so that worked out really well. You didn't chase him off stage, which he thought you were going to do, so you got the free ledge trap on him, and you finished him off perfectly. Incredible 0 to death. Clip that one, post it on Reddit or something, man. That's awesome. Unfortunately, he just closes on you pretty quickly afterwards. Yeah, side B has armor. You were above him. It looked like you were trying to hit him from up top there. You threw out the magnet. Unfortunate. Alright, man, like, look, you've got incredible control over your character. Like, that is clear. But you also want to, I don't want to call you a button masher, but you like mashing buttons in people's faces. That's the main thing that it seems like has been the trend from your previous video that reviewed and these two ones. You just like going straight at your opponent. You got to find ways to make them want to come to you a little bit more often. But outside of that, that's such a small change that would make you infinitely better. You'd be like, you literally double your skills just by being a little bit more patient. So I don't know. I'd love it if you got another video off where you actually demonstrated some patience and we could look at you just completely dominating somebody. That'd be a great way to kind of follow up on these. But anyways, I appreciate you sending some videos in. Hope you found this helpful. If anyone else wants to get their video reviewed, you can reach me at azf.ssb@gmail.com. Peace out.